Hello, accountability buddies. It's Les, and this is another episode of Less is More Healthy. I haven't recorded a lot this past week for multiple reasons, and I think I might have picked the world's worst spot to record. 128, which is a busy highway, is directly behind me, but I saw the visual aspect of the construction equipment and thought that would be a good idea. Not a good idea. Also, it's hot as hell here, in the car anyway. It's in the mid 70s, I guess. I'm out running errands again. I ran errands yesterday. I shot a video, didn't use it. Yesterday was too busy for me to get, an episode out. So, we're doing it today. So yesterday I did a 7.5 mile ride. I forget what that is in kilometers. Today I did an 11.5 mile ride. And it was, I guess it's about it's 11.3 miles. And I guess that's 18 kilometers ish. Let me check Strava. Strava will tell me. Started using Strava too. So, yeah, almost 19 kilometers, are just around my city. I was out for about 2 hours riding. I took a lot of breaks. And it was good. It was a good ride. It got a little warm there at the end because I was out. I didn't get out of the house until about noon, and it's, 75 degrees here. In some spaces, there wasn't much of a breeze. In other spaces, I had a headwind. Headwinds, it's like riding uphill. It was a very, very slow ride. I don't know if it'll tell me the average speed was 11.2 kilometers. Maximum speed was 35.9 kilometers an hour. I don't think Komoot gives me the top speed. Yeah, average speed of, I think, 7.4 miles an hour. Yeah. So not a fast ride, a very slow, steady pace. Perfect for someone who's training to do some touring. So that's really positive. Got out, got that ride. I was at work until 10:30 last night, and I'm gonna Casey Neistat it because I'm gonna cover up this part of the video with images from the ride anyway. So yeah, I had a great ride. Really enjoyed it. Didn't stop and get a cup of coffee today. Yesterday I stopped, sort of in the middle of my ride and got a nice coffee at Bean Trust. I think next weekend I am going to ride out to Little Wolf again via 1A. That was a great ride. Hoping that I feel up to it. My allergies feel a little better today, and I don't know if that's the combination of Flonase and Claritin plus the ride. I always feel better, with my allergies for a couple of hours after a ride. My throat is very sore from the post-nasal drip still. Allergies are no joke. It's kind of awful. So, it's just the next week. So tomorrow I will be going into work late as payment for being at work until, 10:30 last night. And yeah, so I won't do a ride tomorrow. I'll probably just go for a longer walk. I do think as it warms up, the amount that I was sweating today, I am really going to have some sort of strategy for cleanup when I get to work, because I was a hot, sweaty mess. You know how, like, those influencers on Instagram, they have this, like, glowy, like, sweat sheen, and they look good when they're working out. I'm a red, splotchy, heaving, sweat dripping mass. I'm a jiggling, jello-y, like, you leave jello out in the sun and it's just kind of like pool. Like, that's what I feel like red jello in the sun. And, it's not it's not an attractive look at all. And I know it's not attractive. I'm just out there doing my thing and I'm not worrying about being attractive. But like, I had this moment where I was like, I was going to shoot the vlog at this spot where I stopped yesterday for a drink of water. And I looked at myself in the little tiny camera here on the NoPro, and I realized, wow, my face is splotchy and red. Sweat's dripping into my helmet, around my ears, down the back of my neck. And I don't look like an influencer when I'm doing that. And that's okay, because I shouldn't be comparing myself to 20-somethings, because I'm old enough to be their mom. What does that mean anyway, when someone says that? Like, I know it's like, I'm old enough to be your mom, but, anyhow, cliche aside, I'm really happy I got out for that ride today. I feel really good today, despite the fact that I was out until 10:30 last night, way past. I was out later than that because I had to get a ride home, so I didn't get home until 11. It was a great fundraiser. I don't know how much money we raised for the organization, but there were some big bids on artwork, and I don't know how much my collage went for. But it was not like my nightmare. Last year, there were some inappropriate things said, and this year people were really well behaved. It was a good time, and it was enjoyable. So just kind of enjoying stuff right now, and hopefully next week I will meet my 4 exercise days. This week I only did 3, according to my Fitbit. And I may have screwed up my Fitbit. I got these new bands for it that are soft and squishy, and I wanted to switch over from last night when I was at this semi-formal-ish event. I wanted to switch from wearing the orange one that I've got on to wearing a gray one or a black band, because I got a couple of them. And so when I put the orange band back in, I had a pin that came with it that I didn't realize was broken, and I got just jammed in there and I could not get it out. So that I may have screwed it up, but I may have also fixed it. It feels pretty strong right now, so I'm not going to screw with it, which is a problem that I have, fixing things and then screwing with them and breaking them again. So cheers to that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm going to start ripping the bike apart when I get home from the errands and putting it back together again. I got my new chain came in, so now I can actually complete the gear change. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to worry about changing the tires. I'm going to keep the current brakes on it for now. I'm going to keep the current tire and wheel set up for now. And maybe I'll change it later. I don't know. I'm thinking I might actually need a smaller bike frame, because this bike is about 2 inches too high for standing over for me. It's not perfect, but it's also not bad either. Would I want to travel thousands of miles on it? I'm putting, what did I do this week? 7.8, 11.6, so 12, almost 20 miles on it just this weekend, 25 a couple weeks ago. So, I'll be putting hundreds of miles on it this summer anyway. So I'm looking at frames again because I can't leave things alone. And with that, that was a rambly update, and I don't have time to shoot it again. So this is going to be done in one take. Maybe. And with that, I say thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. And I will hopefully shoot more vlogs next week and get them uploaded. It'll be more video content of me biking because I shot lots of video today. So I'll be using that throughout the week. And I'm going to try not speeding it up and giving you some real time instead of the super sped up stuff. I don't like the super sped up stuff. And anyway, with that, thank you for everything, and I will see you next time.